like to start now playing the role of Ken Rookie is myself, Steve Chisholm. So at this point, I'd like to start off our business meeting with a word of prayer, and I'd like to ask our brother Justin to open us in prayer today. Amen. Thank you. So hopefully you all got an email this week with several reports in it, and hopefully you took a time to take a look at those and go through them. So the minutes of the last meeting were submitted to you, and I'd like to get a motion to forego the reading of the minutes. We have Miss Laura Emmons, followed by the other Laura, Miss Chisholm. There we go. So there we go, Laura and Laura. All in favor? Okay. Any opposed? I didn't think so. Other reports were also handed out, so unless we have anything we need to go over, the business committee was submitted. Is there any questions or any other updates we need to give out? Anybody? Business, he wrote down business. That's good. So building committee will probably be the one. Mr. Dave, do you have something you'd like to submit? Okay, so for those of you in TV land that could not hear Dave, we happen to have submitted all of the plans for the building committee to the town. The package has been submitted. It will go before the planning board, and if anybody wants to participate, it'll probably be on Zoom, so we will let you know when that happens in case you want to be there to watch. There we go. Also, our deacons committee should have been submitted. We have, yes, Miss Patty Stringer. Is this working? Yeah. That's a long thing for me to interpret. He's going to have to start over. So there was a question from Patty Stringer, for those of you at home, and she wanted to know about, is it working? Well, you can see. So the question again was just to make sure, are we going to break ground after the approval? So Dave was going to elaborate on whether we're going to break ground immediately after approval.
Yeah, just real quickly, the process is that the planning board has to approve the site plan, and the site plan will include not just the building itself, the building addition, but the portico in the front that was in the building report that everybody saw, and also a replacement of the new sign by the entrance, which would be a larger sign that has a electronic messaging capability. There's a variance required for that, so we're getting it all done at once. Then the resolution from the board is going to have some conditions, most likely, that we'll have to satisfy. However long it takes to do that, they'll issue the church a certificate of resolution compliance for the board, and then we can submit for building permits. Once we get the building permits, we can break ground. What we're hoping in the meantime is to get a cost estimate. The architect feels now that the plans have progressed to the point where he can give us a more firm number exactly what the cost will be. Once we have that number, we'll have a fundraising target. We have money, as everybody's seen, for the building project. We're probably going to need more, but we won't know exactly how much more until we get that cost estimate, and then we'll be able to start a fundraising campaign. So hopefully that answers the question. Steve? Yes. Yep. Actually, we weren't sure we were going to have to go back at all, but because of the sign and because of some of the other things, we actually have, when the final plans were done, there's a slight setback variance on the side, where the building would be about 51 feet from the property line, but because we're going to 37 feet in height, we were supposed to be another foot farther away, so it's only a foot difference, so it's a de minimis variance, but we have to apply for that and get approved for it. So we're going back in for preliminary and final all at once. They already approved the footprint the last time around, and we didn't exceed that. It was 9,000 and change square feet. But the footprint's been rearranged, and that's why this variance is necessary to make the plan work. So we're just showing them everything. It's a very complete application, and we're very optimistic that there will be no problems. The neighbors do have to get notified, everybody within 200 feet of our property line, so they'll know about it. They may join. We'll find out when the hearing comes, but obviously everybody that attends will have an opportunity to provide comment. There's a period at the end where any member of the public, they'll open up the Zoom for, you can raise your hand in Zoom and you can provide a comment if you want. That's when we'll find out whether we have any objectors or not, but we're hoping not. So that is it. Any other questions?
Seeing none? Great job by Dave and our building committee. There we go. Well, there we go. Yay. So, progress. Good news. All right, so now back to the Deacons Committee. Is there any other information in addition to the reports that were sent out? Anything else? Any questions? All good? Okay, moving along then. Deaconess Committee, anything special we need to add to that? Anybody have any questions? Good, good, I like this. Trustees Committee, anybody have anything new on the trustees or questions? Good, I like everybody did their homework. Oh, Patty. Yes, are you interested in serving? It's not just about building, but yes, they are certainly looking for anybody that is willing to serve. It is about the buildings and the grounds, and you don't necessarily have to do all the work yourself. You might be just asked to go out and find contractors that can do those jobs, and you're just being the middleman, basically. So absolutely, if you have the ability to serve in that committee, we are looking for able-bodied people, male or female, over the age of 18 and less than 95? I don't know. It's all good. So please come and see us. I'll take 96 if I have to, but it's okay. Any other reports? Anything else? I think that was everything, right? Okay, can I get a motion to accept the reports as submitted? We already called, Patty Stringer. We'll go with Paul. We'll go with Paul first. You both wrote, Bill was behind you. So Paul. Patty Stringer? Yep, sorry. And then Paul. Yes. Okay, old business. We had no old business to submit. Does anybody have any other old business? Nothing old? Good. Moving on, new business. We have our missions budget vote. So that should have been submitted in your email as well. I don't know if there's any questions for the missions committee or how we're going to do. So are we doing this just by raise of hands and they were supposed to submit? Because we didn't hand out papers today. Are there any questions from anybody about the missions budget? Anybody from missions want to speak? We're all good? Okay, so then I guess I will take a raise of hands. All in favor of the missions committee budget? Say aye. Any opposed? You're opposed. Yes. Okay, everybody online submitted and they said yes, 100%. So thank you for those of you watching at home. It looks like it is unanimous then, so congratulations to our missionaries. So once again, JBC has shown how important our missionaries are and serving around the world, and that's great. So that's been something we've been very big on for 20 plus years, if not since the very beginning. So as long as I've been here, that's been very important here. So thank you for your continued support of our missions. Our audio ministry video upgrades. We are going to be upgrading that. You've been watching at home. You've known there's been streaming issues. We've fixed some. A new one comes up. We fix another one goes up. It's been crazy. So we are looking to make some video upgrades, and you should have seen that in your paperwork. Are there any questions about that? If not, we are looking to, I don't have the price actually in front of me, to $14,972. So if there's any questions about that, if not, would entertain a motion to, it's already a motion, so there we go. We're not doing formal motions here. I'm sorry, I'm new at this. It's Kenny's fault. Kenny, thank you, Kenny, for not being here today. I'd like to throw you under the bus. Robert's Rule of Orders. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we have a question. It's Patty. Hi, Patty. You want to come up here and join me? What is it? I think we're probably moving. I don't know if this is going to be in the category, but I will ask Mr. Bruce. Right. So for those of you at home, this was not originally budgeted for, so it's not an original budget line item, and therefore it's going to be a supplemental. There is money in the bank, so we can afford this. And of course, over the last year, certain things we didn't allocate, or we allocated the funds, we never really spent them because different ministries were closed and different things were happening. So more than likely, if this year continues like that, we'll probably have money to move from other sections. So this is not really going to be a financial hardship at the moment, and we'll just say God is good and He will provide. So if we all want to watch from home, then we kind of need this stuff so that you guys can comfortably see what's going on here at JBC until you're ready to come back. So there is a motion, so if there's no more questions, all in favor? Any opposed? You said we didn't have to do a motion. Oh my gosh. Laura will second it. Okay. Okay. Laura seconds. Moving along. So all in favor still? Okay, so online's 100%. So there you go. So we are unanimous. Is any opposed? I didn't see anybody's hand go up. So it looks like it's unanimous in both counts. So there we go. So hopefully video streaming better, coming live to you. Our next new business is we're going to add the addition of Ryan Gallen to the Outreach Committee. Outreach Committee has been short-handed there a little bit, so Ryan is stepping up into that role. Was there already a motion at home somewhere? Okay, can I get a motion to accept Ryan? Oh, you guys keep doing it. Let's ask Bill Lloyd. Let's go with Bill Lloyd. And we got a second here in the back. It was Miss Ruth Dante. Okay, so yeah, sure. That was finalized, I believe, yes. Ryan is an official member, so yes. So he is able to serve in that capacity. So any other questions? Seeing none, can I get a vote on that? We have a motion and second already, so all in favor? Aye. 18 out of 21. I'm not going to do the math on that, but it seems like that's enough. Is there any opposed here? Okay, so just the couple at home. So there you go. So overwhelmingly passes. Congratulations, Ryan. Welcome to the Outreach Committee. We do have another person that may be interested in that, so that'll be addressed at our next meeting since we didn't get it in time for that. Is there any other new business? Anything else that anyone would like to bring up? Going once, going twice. Yes, sir. The Outreach Committee for Ryan. The other two were 100, yes, 100%. Okay, any other new business? Seeing none. If there's no other new business, I'm going to ask our brother Dave to close us in prayer, please. Can I get an official motion to close? Ms. Laura, go ahead. And I might as well take Patty again. Go ahead, Patty can second. There you go. Thanks, Patty. So everybody have a great week. Get home safe and be careful on that snow out there. Thanks, guys.